Hello, can you hear me? This is going to be the recording for building a hoop shed because I suck and rendered it without audio somehow and it corrupted. So here's the video. It was a bright and sunny day in Murray, Kentucky. Doggo is walking around. I'm just looking around and I'm going to show you how to build a hoop out of PVC to make you a 10 by 20 foot shed. Going to use some PVC parts right there. We got a T, got some 4-way sections, and there's some rebar. Look, rebar. It's 1.5 feet or 2 feet rebar. Blah 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 blah. I walk around, I talk about nothing probably. And I'm going to show you where I'm going to put it. There it is. There's some boards. Wow. Plaques. Well, I'm going to start measuring out. Probably still talking about nothing and ideas that, oh yeah, talking about getting all the stuff out from under the tarp here and I'm going to cover it up in another tarp that's a little fancier. We won't get snakes or bugs into our stuff. There's some trash and there's some metal that needs to go away. The point of all this is to make sure the camper area does not look like crap. We'll need to find a place for the canoe and get it up off the ground. Don't want snakes. So we're still talking probably about all that stuff that I just cleared up in 1 minute. Well, I'm looking around, going to do that, got to clean it up, blah blah blah. Still going, still going. I got a pizza in the oven, so I'm going to go grab that and we'll be back. I'll probably still be doing nothing. Alright, so we're gonna make our first post. I end up moving it over 5 feet because I wanted it a little closer to the log pile, but pointless. But there's Doggo. We're gonna be putting in our stake eventually. Doggo's a good boy. Yes, look at Doggo. So got my first post in. I measured 10 feet over, put my other post in, and now I'm going to square that up and make another post at 20 feet and then put one at each 5-foot marker. This will make it where I can curl the PVC pipe and make a turtle shell. Here's me fighting the tape measure and montage. from the montage. Now we're gonna put all of our posts down. Got them all down. And we're gonna be talking some more about how easy it was. Because it is super easy. Look at that. Two 10-foot pieces of PVC pipe with a T fitting in the middle. And then you make another one with a 4-way fitting in the middle, and another 4-way, and another 4-way, and then a T. All about 5 feet long. You're going to keep it around 20 feet. We learned later that our tarp is only 19 feet. So that's going to be a problem. Eventually, Jesse will find out. Stay tuned. And look at it. There it is, all of them together. Now we're going to cut out some more pieces and put them up. Well, hey, Doggo's barking in my... So, skipping along here. Check out it out. So I put a temporary tarp up to see how it's going to hold up. It barely can hold this tarp up, so in the future go with 3/4 inch PVC pipe and not 1 inch or 1/2 inch. You will thank me. Just spend that extra 20 bucks. So got all the places cleaned up and everything. Currently throwing my cutting board that is warped from being on top of the stove. It is currently at 10/10 on the meter scale. So now I'm picking up some trash, get rid of all that. And then someone's picking up my rims later on that Saturday. So there's some more metal. I'm going to pick up and move all this stuff over, and we're going to get it in there. Oh, there's a little update of it all being in there. Look how clean and organized it's going to be. I will decide whether or not to pick up the shelves later. So we're just thinking about putting those up, but I'd rather probably have them in a regular place than put them in here and have them all uneven. It's a complete slant where everything's at. Can't tell from the camera. I'm looking for my other piece right there for the table so I can hook that up, and we'll have a nice little table area out here. I made the fire pit. I'm going to be picking up the rest of this trash. I spent the whole day cutting that wood over there in front of the camper that I'm going to be using for firewood. And night montage. Oh, and we're back. So I got some canine Avantics too for Doggo because he's starting to get ticks a lot out here. We're going to have to do some heavy yard maintenance and make a nice little area for the dog to be at so he's not just running through the woods and getting ticks like crazy. So June got a tick on them, did not like it, freaked out, panic attack, and it was awful. So don't get bugs on you guys. We're going to do everything we can to keep them away from here. Go back down, check out the car, show off what we've done. Got all the stuff moved over. I have the new tarp. I will learn that it is only 19 inches or 19 feet by 19.5. Awful. So get that tarp down. June and I put the new one up, zip tie it all together. It's perfect. It's gone through a couple of rains now. It is held up to the winds. I haven't even had to tie it down very well. So there's more of the property. I cut all those trees down you see, and we're going to be cutting more trees, moving the camper into its final resting place right there at 13:45. And here's where I find out the tarp is not the correct size. garbage, but it was only $27, so it was the cheapest, thinnest thing I could find that would work out for us in a pinch. Because I just wanted to clean up the area, make it look nice, and we are also considering doing camping or a camp host here as Boondockers Welcome and possibly Harvest Host. So we're gonna be looking into that in the future. So till then, we're going to clean up the place and have all this in a building rather than a shoddy tarp tent. But for $80, this is what you can have to get all your stuff out and have a nice clean working area if you need one, or out of the rain. It's 20 foot, well now it's 19 foot by 10 feet, so that was lame. So there it is. I already put a hole in it from the edge of that, and I'm going to tape it up with the awning tape. Other than that, thank you for watching, guys, and like and subscribe and keep following us for more videos. We'll be putting out one usually twice a week. Thank you.